Alright, welcome back to part 6 of my Luigi's Mansion playthrough. This time I started the part right up in the safari room, even though I did load the game before, but I didn't really feel like starting in the main room and then walking my way all the way back up. And yeah, in this part it is boss time. I believe this boss is the most annoying one in this game. I mean, in Luigi's Mansion 2 there were much more annoying bosses than this, but as far as this game goes, then in this game this boss is annoying. It's not terrible and it's not really difficult, but it's kind of annoying and time consuming. All of those boos combined to make this one big one, known as Boolossus in this game. And these statues become frozen when this happens. That's basically just because it's the only way to get these boos. Basically just have to freeze them all and get them whenever you can. Once you get down to just a few left, it's really annoying. At first, it's pretty easy to get a bunch of them, and you just have to... Then they get back into this giant one, and you just have to take them back over one of these statues and pop them again. You can try to launch the balls of ice at them, and that sometimes makes it easier to get the ones that are further away, but like I've been saying, it's mainly when there's just a couple of them left that it's the biggest issue. Actually, they're all running away right now. It's just... Yeah, I'm having trouble with all of them now. Didn't get a single one in that try, and I used up all of my ice too. Okay, there's one at least, so this time hasn't been a total waste. It is so hard to aim when there's only a few left. I usually don't have this much trouble, but I usually have a lot of trouble still. Alright, there's one more. I thought I hit that one over there, but I guess not. Just a handful of them left, and now when they combine, they're barely bigger than a regular boo. Should almost just be able to suck up that one. Yeah, I think there's only 4. I didn't really see them too clearly, but... Alright, one more down. Whenever you suck one of them up, it refills your ice, so that's always good. Alright, they were all facing the wrong way. I couldn't really do much to get them there. Gotta get them on the statue again. Yep, looks like there's just 3 left. Got one of them. I think when there's... I can't remember if it's just... Yeah, I think it is when there's just 2 left. Okay, never mind. That just screwed up what I was saying in mid-sentence. I thought when there was only 2 left they stopped combining, but I guess it's just when there's 1 left. And obviously, when there's one left, it would make sense that they can't combine at all. Alright, I got that one. Now there's just one left. They can still cause a lot of damage to me, but it can't combine and make me have to break them all up again. Okay, I heard the thing hit him, but I guess he wasn't frozen for some reason. Don't really understand why it made the noise that he would be. Alright, I need more ice. Just firing blindly here. He's not even in a spot where you can hit him. Oh my god, this boss is so annoying at this point. I said the bosses in Luigi's Mansion 2 were more annoying than this, but honestly now it's a close call. Maybe I just forgot just how annoying this boss was at this stage. I mean, I don't think I usually have this much trouble with it exactly, but this time it certainly is being a real bother. It's like there's no dodge button or anything, so when they lock on like that, you can't really get out of the way. Well, unless you're still moving, but then you can't get your vacuum out in time to hit him before he runs away. Or flies away. Just missed him there. There! Finally got him. Only had 41 HP left, so I'm not gonna get a good boss rank or anything, but the boss is done. That's what really counts. And I get this key, the diamond key. Now we're back to put more portrait ghosts and make them back into portraits. It's like that one boss alone almost takes like 10 minutes, but I'm sure I'll get at least another portrait ghost in this part before it's done. Can't remember how many boos you get credited with when you defeat that boss. I think it's 15. If that's the case, I think I would be at like 39 now, and I think you only need 40 to fight the last boss, but I mean, I was saying I wasn't going to get all of the boos earlier, but now I'm thinking I might just do that because otherwise this playthrough might just be way too short. I might have to go after all of the boos and the optional ghosts. I mean, even then, it doesn't add all that much time left. The only thing is that chasing the boos back and forth between rooms gets kind of time-consuming and annoying. So I'm not sure if I want to do it or not, because on the one hand, it would extend the playthrough a little bit, but on the other hand, it would extend it with boring stuff that nobody wants to watch. Not even me. Got a total of 16 portrait ghosts so far. Now, as far as money goes, up to over 34 million. And as always, I'm not going to save there just in case something goes wrong with the recording and I have to start over. And yeah, we're at 39 boos now. I believe the diamond key leads to the 3rd floor, the next door. Next door from, I believe it was the balcony. For some reason, I think in the last part, if I remember correctly, when I was recording that part, for some reason I could not think of what that place was called. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember, like, just vaguely, subconsciously seeing that it was called the balcony when I went up there to fight the boss. Either that or I just remember what the word was. I mean, really, it's not a difficult word or anything. I don't know why I forgot it in the first place. I guess everyone has moments where they just forget words for no reason whatsoever. And yes, this is the balcony. There are a lot of plants up here, so if I had water I could get more money out of this place, but I don't, and I'm not going to bother with that, so let's just continue on. Opening the diamond door. Okay, this doesn't look good. All of the lights are off now. From the lightning strike. That doesn't sound good. There are ghosts all over the place now. Oh wait, I think I'm actually supposed to go forward right now. I think you're supposed to go back downstairs later. After they tell you to, which they obviously haven't done yet. Now, which of these... Okay, that's not even a real door, so I guess I go down to this one. That phone ringing scared me for a second there. Usually you don't hear these things, like, from other rooms. I'll just say it's Bowser. And they say eek and hang up the phone, so I guess... move on to the next one, wherever it is.
Hello?
It's like usually you can't hear noises coming from other rooms, I think. So I was kind of startled when I heard the phones from in the hall. And yes, this toad remembers seeing a large breaker switch in the basement. There's another phone ringing here.
Hello?
Why are there so many phones? It's like, I don't know why they just have one room specifically for telephones. I don't know if that's just how old mansions were, but it doesn't seem to make sense to me. Oh yeah, he mentions Uncle Grimly. I'm pretty sure you need to get him before you turn the lights back on. Oh god, ghosts. But yeah, I want to check the map before I fight these ghosts and figure out what I'm doing here. Yeah, the door to the breaker room in the basement is actually locked now. It wasn't locked before, but I didn't go down there because there's nothing to do down there yet. Or there wasn't, but now there is, and now it's locked, so you need to get Uncle Grimly first. Of course, before you do that, you need to get these ghosts because they locked you in this room. Okay, I guess it's just 3 of them and it doesn't really make any noise to indicate that they're done. Yeah, now we gotta find Uncle Grimly, and the only hint is that he likes hiding in rooms with mirrors. So the first time you play this game, this search is kind of annoying. Well, it's still kind of annoying because of all the ghosts that appear, but on subsequent playthroughs of the game, you know where Uncle Grimly is, so you don't have to actually search all over the mansion for him. But yeah, it is still annoying because Luigi has to stop and jump in terror at every ghost that appears, and there are hundreds of ghosts appearing everywhere. I mean, I could understand stopping in that situation where you just get blown up by an exploding ghost, but I mean, you'd think after like thousands, and thousands of ghosts jump out at you, you might stop being startled by every little one of them. But I guess Luigi just gets scared fairly easily. The toad disappeared from this room. I guess the toads just all disappear from the mansion when it's dark. But where do they go? Yeah, there's no way you can run away from them because they're just constantly appearing. Thought I'd be able to get a bunch of them there, but I guess I screwed up. I do want to get some of my health back, that's why I'm doing this though. Okay, I'm back up to 100 now, I can run for my life. And yeah, here's the room Uncle Grimly is in. You scan him, I think you have to be careful not to scan the mirror behind him, because then you'd be teleported back to the first room of the mansion. Yeah, it's just an old man. I don't think there's really anything you're supposed to do about him. You just kind of stand with your back turned to him and wait. Eventually he starts having a heart attack, and that's your cue to attack. Or strike, I mean. I guess attack is the right word, but it just seems weird to say it twice in such a short time period. But in any case, we got him. This is usually the point where the lights turn on, but obviously with the blackout they don't. And now we have this key, which goes to the basement. I think this part is one of the slightly annoying parts of the game, because you have to go back and forth between the third floor and the basement at least a couple times, but I might not even be remembering that correctly. Actually, now that I think about it, I should have used the mirror in that room to return here after I caught the ghost, but by the time I thought of that, obviously it was too late. Because I was already there. Here, let's see, I think there's a blue ghost in this place. Just kind of want to see. I mean, if I can't find him fast enough, I'll just abandon that idea, but I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be here. Maybe he doesn't appear in the blackout or something. I don't know, I'm sure there's some kind of special ghost in this room, but I don't really care enough to actually search everywhere for like 20 minutes. Now that we turn the lights back on, we get another key. Okay, this one leads to the room right across here. It's convenient enough. And yeah, the ghost, or the boos are having around 200 HP at this point. And that's on the low end of things, and they escape to rooms you can't even get to yet. It's quite annoying. Okay, there's a blue ghost. I wasn't even looking for him, and I found that one. It's like that blue ghost was in the first place I looked in this room. It's like, I guess you could say it was also the last place I looked, but really I'm still looking in other places. I'm just kind of looking for different things, obviously. But I think I just heard the boo that was in the room to the left of me escape into another room. Whether he went back to his original room or he went further along, I don't really know. It's a nice amount of free hearts in this room. And ghosts hiding in barrels. Alright, what's in this chest? I don't even know, of course. Well, it's another key. I don't know why I didn't really know that, but obviously it would have to be a key. And yeah, this one leads all the way back on the 3rd floor. See if we can catch at least one of these boos first. I mean, really, now that I look at the time, it's about time to end this episode, but I mean, I feel like barely anything has even happened yet. I mean, aside from beating that boss, which I guess is significant, but... And we ended the blackout, so I guess a couple things got done, but... Doesn't feel like much. So I do want to catch at least one boo and get up to an even 40. But I can't even find this one yet. Okay, there he is. He's only got 100 too. But it's not just that the boos at this point have more health, it's that they're also trying to escape more. I think the key to tricking them back into a room you actually have access to is to just stand next to the rooms that you don't have access to and wait for them to run away from you. Like this, except it didn't work. Of course, because I'm trying to show it as an example, that's the time it doesn't work. I guess I'll check back in the breaker room and see if the other boo went back there. And judging by the boo radar, it did. Okay, never mind, it's just a freaking boo ball. So yeah, we had 2 boos in there and they both escaped. And I don't really want to end the part on a note like that. But I mean, I probably can't continue this part until I actually catch another boo, because I don't know when that's going to be, but... Well... Actually, I do like parts between 20 and 30 minutes, but I guess that's not really an obligation or anything. I mean... I guess I can make a longer part whenever I really want. It doesn't really matter. And I'm thinking this one might be a little longer. Of course, by the time this video is out, you people already know whether it's longer or not. Before you even click to watch it, you'll know the video length. But it probably wouldn't be until about now that you would have any explanation on why it would be longer. But maybe it won't even be longer. Maybe I'll get into one of these rooms, do something, and actually successfully catch the boo. It's just really hard at this stage in the game to really do that properly. Especially when you don't even have access to half the rooms they can escape to. That's really the hard part about catching these ones. So I'll just search these treasure chests in the telephone room for these skeleton ghosts. Not having nearly as much trouble catching or getting these ones to appear as the skeleton ghosts that were in that graveyard. And I guess there's only a couple of them in here. Then the last chest is just money. And so is this chest. I mean, in this game it's just money, but I mean, if you opened a chest like that in real life, it would be a pretty big deal. Oh geez, I didn't even notice that bill that was on the ceiling until it started disappearing, so I lost that one. Here's a heart, I don't really need it, but I was down 5 HP, so I'll still take it. Alright, that's not the one I'm looking for. That is not the boo I'm looking for. And that is, and he has 300 HP. so it will not be an easy capture. And he went back into this room, which is going to be dark, I think. Well, obviously it is. I don't know why I only thought that. I don't really want to worry about these clockwork soldier things right now, but honestly, I think it would be best to get them out of the way if I'm going to try to catch that boo. I mean, it's best to have as many rooms lit as you can if you're trying to catch a boo, because you can't really catch them very easily without the lights on. And I'll also have 2 boos that I'm trying to capture, so it'll be easier that way too. And if you're trying to catch boos, or 2 boos, you'll obviously have better chances to catch one of them than if you were just trying to catch one. But with the way my luck in boo catching has been lately, I'll probably just get neither of them. And then I'll probably have to just quit off of a saving point and just go to a save point off screen. Not doing good at catching these ghosts. But there's just one left now. Now the room is lit and there's no treasure chest in here. There's just a place over there in that toy box house that opens. Alright, that's not even a boo. That's just a bomb. I might as well activate these things again while I'm looking. And yeah, this boo also has 300 HP. They're so difficult to capture at this stage in the game. I don't even know where the first one went to. But I guess I'll focus on this one now. Hopefully it doesn't get away, especially considering I've already taken off almost 200 of its health. So close. Hopefully I can get him in this next room. Yes, got him. And that makes an even 40. And that is a good ending point to this episode, and it wound up just in the video length that I like, so I'll see you next time.